All right, guys, my brother has this old 70s, I can't remember exactly what year it is. We're gonna steal it. Well, we got in late last night, got the Ford home. It was about a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive. I'm gonna hurry and unload it out of the trailer. And I still haven't heard from my brother yet. He obviously hasn't been to the house where we took it from. So hasn't noticed that it's gone, which is good. We're gonna do a few cool things to it. First off, we've got to get it, see if we can get it running and get it out of the trailer. It's had a hard time starting last night, so.
One eternity later.
It's way in driving. We couldn't get it to start. All right, well, we got it in place finally. There it is. There's way in, he steered it. It's a 1970, I believe, Ford 250. I think it has a 390 in it. Let's pop the hood and see. The hinges need to be oiled. Yeah, check that out. I believe that's a 390. Pretty clean. I took the air cleaner off so we can try to start it. Look at that. That's an AC truck. Missing the AC belt. I wonder if we can fix that. I'm gonna try to fix that. But it's clean. It's got some leaking. It's got a valve cover leak. It's got a fuel leak. That carburetor just doesn't run very good. So we may replace that and put an electric fuel pump on it. And then I'm thinking wheels and tires. Maybe lower the back a little bit. Make the ride height straight. Man, that's such a clean truck. That thing is so clean. Look at this thing, man. This thing is clean. Super clean. The keys were even in it. My brother left the keys in it. Look at this thing though, man. There's your heater and AC box down there. There's a stereo in it. According to the dash, it has says 39,000, but it may have turned over. It may have 139,000 on it. I'm not sure. But man, the dash is clean. Headliner's in good condition. This truck's in super good condition. Door shuts beautiful. Whoops. I hope there's nothing important in that tote because we forgot to clean it out. Man, that bed is just clean. No dents in this truck hardly at all. Back bumper's in really good shape. Tailgates. I mean, this truck's clean, so. I'm pretty excited about this project. I love these old car projects. They're my favorite. I think what I'll do on this one is like the diesel video, the Ford diesel pickup. I think I'll get my dad involved. He's a big car buff, been a car guy his whole entire life. And that's what got me and my brother to where we're big into cars, and we're just carrying on this tradition in with our kids and his grandkids. And so, yeah, I think we don't mess with that until my dad's here. So we threw a battery charger on this. I want to see if it'll run again. Oh, it started right up, man. Look at that. What do you think, dude?
Sweet.
Starts right up now, huh?
Yeah.
It runs smooth. Is it idling on its own? Yeah? Give it a little bit of gas. Let's see what happens. A little more. A little more. Yeah, it runs good. Okay, shut her down. We'll get working on it. I'm gonna start tearing into this one. I'm gonna fix some drivetrain, get the truck running better, stuff like that. My brother's wanted this truck going for a while. He wants to be able to get in it and go for a cruise and not have to worry about trying to keep it running and all that kind of stuff. So I figured I'd steal it, do a couple upgrades to it, maybe some modifications. Got a couple secret cosmetic things I'm gonna do to it without him knowing, so let's get going on it. We're gonna keep it original looking. My dad's pushing me he wants to do a bunch of stuff to the engine, but I don't know if we should sneak that in or not, if Johnny would be very happy about it. But I know that one thing, he'll be happy about the cosmetic. We're gonna do a couple things to this to make it look a little different, but original at the same time, so keep watching. When we took this truck from my brother, and it didn't run very good, the accelerator pump in it's bad. So I took it for a ride after I stole it from my brother's house, took it around the block a couple times, and the carrier bearing and U-joints in this thing was making so much noise, just bah, 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 bah. It sounded like somebody was hitting the bottom of the truck with a hammer. So first off, we've got to get the carrier bearing and U-joints all changed out. Once we get that done, I want to level this truck out. I don't like how it sits towards stink bug. So then we're gonna take out the rear axle. There's a idle leaf in there. We'll remove the idle leaf, get it out, and that should level the truck out a little bit. I'd like to put wheels and tires on it, but I don't want to scare my brother off completely yet. So what I'm going to do is get it running good, put an accelerator pump in it, U-joints, carrier bearing, drop the back end a little bit, and then surprise him with it to where he can get in it and cruise it around. So let's get turned into this. This right here is carrier bearing. Check this out. That's not supposed to do that. So get it tore out, get it replaced. Bracelet. So that right there is part of ball bearings. Check that out. I got my nephew here. He's gonna hold this where it's hot. Okay, we'll get that cleaned up, get the new carrier bearing put on after that cools down, and we'll get it put back in the truck. Oh yeah, she ain't moving now.
Nice.
I like it. All right, let's do the back. All right, got the U-joints all done. They're all installed. But first, this truck has these idle leaves right here, okay? First off, they're crooked. This one's knocked out of whack. This one's not horrible. It is a little bit out of whack. But I'm gonna get rid of this. I wanna take these leaves out. That way, it brings the rear end up 1 inch. When you're all said and done, you set that down, that's gonna set that bed down 1 inch and hopefully level out the truck. A little bit better. I don't think it'll be perfectly level, but it'll be better than it was. First off, we're gonna start with this side. I'll undo the U-bolts. I'll guide it with this jack, try to kind of balance it by myself. Hopefully I can get it and I don't kill myself. And then we'll jack it back up. We'll be able to use the existing U-bolts. There's another at least 1.5 inches of thread on those, so they should be just fine. And let's see how this goes. Now let's see what's gonna happen. This has got a little nub on the bottom of it. We've got to get that out. Well, tripping over the freaking camera stand and the jack stand. We need to put a couple more things in here. All right, we've got vice grips on right here on that pin that goes through the leaf spring. We're gonna see what happens here. Well, the leaf springs are kind of separating. Let's see if we can get this to come down. That's pretty thick. So I'll get this bolt out of here. If we can't get it out of here, I'll make another one. Look, it came out. So now we're minus that thick thing right there. Now let's put this back up through here. Tighten that back up, set that back down on the axle. because that thing was burning some rubber. I didn't think it was going to do it for a minute, but we got it. Look at that. Time to take it for a test drive. Before, you couldn't go over about 35 miles an hour. I know you guys can't see much. Let's see what she does. Ooh, this thing gets right up now. Before it hesitated. It wasn't even fun to drive before. Let's see if this guy's gonna run a stoplight or not. Oh yeah, she runs good now. I like it. I like it. I'm going 35 and we're not shaking. So I think that's a win. We're gonna give this truck back to my brother and reveal to him that I stole it. I'm pretty sure he knows by now. We're gonna go give him a call and tell him I found his truck. Hey, what's up, dude? So, remember how I found your stolen truck? There it is. I want to show you what we did. Lowered the back end, got her straightened up, new U-joints. That looks like it's leaking something, but it's not. The driveway was wet. It is pouring water out of the bed too. But there it is, dude. We got her all lowered for you and running good. Took her for a test drive. I've been hiding it for a couple months. Sorry, dude. Anyway, what do you think, man? You ready for it back?
Right on, dude. Looking good. Lowered. Fixed the noise, but I feel like there was other things on that list. Like, number one, you got to learn how to hide stuff, dude. I saw the truck in the background of your freaking videos, dude. But number two, didn't we have fuel injection? That was like one of the biggest things. Like, I needed the fuel injection done on it. New radiator. Electric fans. What about that?
What? We talked about that stuff months ago when you first got the truck. Ah, man. I would love to have kept going on that thing. I'd love to get that thing all souped up and running great and modernized. Dang it, I wish I would have known that. Well, back to the drawing board, and we will have another day on the Ford and make another project video. So, thanks, dude. I'll keep going on it.